Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4, and today we're going to continue with the main quest. I came here to the castle, and just to build it up a little bit, add some farms, and this lady wants to talk to me. Ronnie Shaw.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
Old guns.
Who are you?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minutemen. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the idiots took over.
Preston's an idiot? You don't like him, huh? Joe Becker, who's that?
Joe Becker? Who's that?
That's just sad. General Becker used to run the Minutemen. The last real leader.
Look, I was asleep for 200 years.
When he died, there wasn't anybody left with the guts and brains to pull things together.
I'd still like to hear what you came to talk to me about.
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself.
Impressed?
So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
The Commonwealth needs the Minutemen. People are starting to realize that.
I've heard some good things. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
Not really, but I'll take you.
Are you offering to rejoin?
I guess I am. But first things first. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored in there. Weapons, ammo, schematics, you name it.
The castle armory. That's what I was looking for earlier. Yeah, it's in here. Okay. Open her up.
Good. Looks like it might still be intact. Door's still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed.
What's the passcode?
Now is finding a way in.
Do we just blow open the door?
Do you know some way to open this door?
Now, and even if we could blast it open, we'd probably destroy what's inside while we're at it. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the northeast bastion.
Okay. I'll be right there. We got a few new settlers here. We got 5 now. Let's see if I can find someone. How about you? Supply line. We can't send you on a... These are all Minutemen. These are not settlers. I guess I can't send the Minutemen on supply lines. What about you? Minutemen.
This was the
Nah.
general's quarters. Used to be a tunnel leading from here
That's okay.
to the armory.
I gotta go to Sanctuary and get someone there to
We'll have to find some way to clear it.
supply to here. Okay, what now? Find a way to clear it? Gain access to the armory.
Come on, General. You must have some way to clear this rubble.
Do I just deconstruct it? There we go.
Let's get down there and see if there's still a way through.
Literally magic.
If you keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
That's the Minutemen logo.
Pretty dark down here. We better watch our step.
I can see. We got landmines, brain fungus all over the walls. Wonder if we'll see more Mirelurks. Cannonballs? Are those cannonballs? Is that ammo? Is that gonna weigh me down? Yeah, it's ammo. Doesn't weigh anything. Okay. Dance, you got in my way. Ah. Ah. Sorry about that. Laser musket Mark IV. A lot of cement.
Hey.
All right.
Oh, Dance has a lot of stuff. Oh, I forgot to unload it last time I was... Oh, okay. Last time I was at Sanctuary. Alright. Don't want to drop all of it.
Finding a quiet spot in the Commonwealth is a rare occurrence.
Okay, that's our destination there.
Movement detected.
Bye.
Sentry bot designation Sarge. Powering up.
Well, I'll be.
Are you bad?
One of ours. Haywire. He's been guarding the castle since
Yeah.
forever, as far as I know.
I want my own friendly sentry bot guarding my settlements. That'd be great.
I used to know this password. One if I land. Nah, that's not it. For the Commonwealth. Ah, darn it. Oh, it's been a long time. United we stand. Yeah, that was it.
General McGann.
Ah, that explains all the landmines.
Minuteman General's hat and uniform. Nice.
General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined up. Must have gotten trapped down here when that sea beast attacked the
He's gone pale.
castle.
I think he might be dead.
Managed to keep the armory secure. I'll give him that much. Guess the uniform is yours now, if you want it. This old geezer doesn't need it anymore. Rest in peace, General.
I'll take it. User logs. Attacked in the night. Last night at about 0200, I was woken by a crash that shook the whole castle. Lieutenant Foster reported that some huge creature had breached the western wall. I sent him to radio for reinforcements, while I used the tunnels to lock down the armory. Shortly after, a second crash caved in the only other exit from the tunnel. The only thing I can think of large enough to do that kind of damage is a behemoth, and if super mutants have taken the courtyard, I can't risk the artillery falling into their hands. All I can do for now is set up defenses and wait for someone to dig me out. Bolstered my position. It's now clear that we must have lost the battle. I've heard something pounding on the armory door, but the walls will fall in before that door gives way. In case they attempted to clear the rubble from my quarters, I've set up all the defenses that were left down here. I don't like to think about the super mutants using our artillery against helpless settlements. I'm running low on water, but I still hope that the survivors will regroup and mount a counterattack in time. Final entry. This will likely be my final entry. My supplies have all run out, and I've given up hope that rescue is coming. The only thing left is an old case of wine I found. I know it will only make the dehydration worse, but at this point I'd rather meet my fate with a toast. General McGann, Commonwealth Minutemen. Security door control.
The fight is done, and the Minutemen live on. There's no point in getting all sentimental about something that happened 40 years ago. Come on, we're almost through.
Amontillado wine. Haven't seen that yet before. Alright, West Bastion.
Got a minute?
I'll get these kids whipped into shape. Don't worry.
You gonna train the new recruits? Here we go. Back outside.
Okay, here we are. Told you I'd get us in here. Now, let's see what kinds of goodies are left.
Artillery smoke grenade. More fat mans.
Excellent. The armory's still intact. Everything we need.
Mini nuke.
Waiting for us. And the cream of the crop. Schematics for building artillery.
Schematics? Artillery schematic. Talk to Ronnie Shaw. Artillery supplies. I'll take it.
Artillery?
Great big.
Why do we need this?
Blow up our enemies from miles away? Any of this ringing a bell?
Brotherhood's not gonna like us having this much power. There we go. Dump that junk in there. Now I can pick up everything. Okay, Miss Shaw, what else you got for me? How do we build this thing?
Everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate it.
Oh, great.
But what are you waiting for? Get that artillery set up.
Okay. I'm guessing that would be under defense? Turrets? Special, here we go. Artillery piece. It's not nearly as big as I thought it might be. I guess we'll put it on the wall here. Oh, there's a broken one. Okay, we'll just put it there. Let's assign someone to it. You. There we go. Let's have a chat with Ronnie.
Hey.
Ah, gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. So here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming point. Keep your radio on and tuned to radio freedom so we can confirm we're ready.
Radio freedom, okay. Oh god. Do we have to have music?
Alright, General, if you can hear me, we're ready.
That's better.
Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and we'll start the test fire.
Artillery smoke grenade. This ruin here? Better back away, Dance.
Okay, we've got your smoke on the target. You might want to stand back. Yeah, you know, just in case.
It does. Wow, they're bombarding it. More than one. It does seem a bit close for artillery, but okay. Wow, it's going way out there. I don't know how it's getting back, but don't question it.
That looked good from here.
Oh my god, we obliterated it.
Use it wisely, General.
I mean, it's still mostly intact. Didn't really do anything. Blew up the car. That's cool. Okay, we can now call artillery. I'm not sure how often I'll be using that. I don't think I get XP from killing things with artillery. I could be wrong.
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Oh, do you have a job? Yeah, you do. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Are we good on everything? Defense, food, water?
It's 8 o'clock. You're listening to Radio.
Oh, I don't have any cloth for beds.
The Minutemen. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Okay, I'll have to come back. I'm gonna have to go to, Sanctuary and, send someone here. On a supply line. Let's turn that off. Uh-oh. We're under attack. Is that super mutants? No. Gunners.
Never know what you find.
Mr. Handy, are you on my team? There's more of them.
Look at all the blood.
They attack from all directions. Is that all of them? Okay, dance.
Hey,
Awaiting your command. Well, let's see what you've acquired.
Let's trade. I don't want to take all, because I'll wind up taking his Hellfire armor. Okay, let's go ahead and send someone on supply lines here. I think everybody has a job, so I gotta pull someone off something. We'll pull you off of scavenging. Let's see. Whoops. Supply line to the castle. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna go to Goodneighbor. We gotta visit Dr. Amari. So we got a piece of Kellogg's brain, or an implant that he had in his brain, and we're gonna try to extract memories from it, I guess. I don't know how this is gonna work, but sure, why not? Let's go to Park Street Station, which I haven't explored, I guess. Got a subway, another subway station. Maybe we can go through it. Oh, no, I think I have. Yeah. Well, let's see. If I go to the local map. Yeah, it looks like it's been explored. I don't know. I think I've been here, but maybe everything's respawned. Because it doesn't say cleared on the map, so. But, okay, I think I've been there. Let's, go through it later. So we're going to Good Springs. Or Goodneighbor? Yeah. There's a couple things to do there. Talk to Morawski about his missing chems. Yeah, Morawski was involved in a chem deal gone wrong. Ghouls in the graveyard. Old granary burying ground. There we go. Oh, and before I forget, let's level up. I do have 2 perk points to spend. Now I'm gonna need nuclear physicist. Radiation weapons do 50% more damage. Don't really care about that. Fusion cores last longer. And you can also install a second mod on power armor. Wow, and just another incentive to start using power armor. But I want this so I can build a fusion generator. So let's just put 2 points in intelligence. There we go. Almost maxed out intelligence.
Anything useful?
Franklin. Not the Franklin. Benjamin Franklin? I don't think so. I don't know where he's buried, but I assume it's not here. We got a gunner. I don't know. We are in Massachusetts. Massachusetts played a big role in early American history. But I don't know where Benjamin Franklin was from.
What the? Oh. Light him up!
There they go.
Shit's got all over.
You okay down there, Dance? Whoa. Oh, Raider veteran. Oh. You have a lot of health there. What is that? A surgical mask? I'll take that. Mutants.
Gotta reload sometime, asshole!
Something there.
Oh god. Hey, come back here.
Target eliminated.
Oh, whoops. I did not want to throw that. Well, this place is about to get bombarded. Dance. Okay, that's enough. Where did you go? There you are. Let's see, more apartments. Have I been to these apartments? Water Street. Right now I just want to get to Good Springs. Huh? Oh god. Got stuck. Can't get through here? No. Alright, let's try up the road here. Raiders, scavengers.
I heard something. Send them back to hell.
Oh, these Molotovs are just disappointing. The damage over time is just bad. Trying to force myself to use more explosives, but really, it's just not worth it. Not with the... Oh, there's a super mutant. Not when I have the minigun. Is that Goodneighbor? Where am I? Yeah, we're just running around Goodneighbor. Where's the entrance?
A noise?
Oh boy. A nail halt. Oh, we'll be fine. Oh, God. Oh, hell.
Over there.
Thought I killed that one.
I lost them.
Okay, another super mutant infested building. I think we're going to stay away from there. Oh, ghouls. Pickman's calling card. They all have a copy of Pickman's calling card. What's that? A heart. Pickman was here. Find me if you dare. It added a location on my map, but no way to know what it was. Oh, is this trapped? There's flammable liquid everywhere. I have a feeling something's gonna happen when I open the safe. No, I don't see any traps.
That's it.
Another Silver Shroud costume. Okay, I'm not gonna go in that building. Haymarket Mall.
Okay, cut this shit. Who is that? Hey,
Running around this place trying to find a way in.
Contact Vaughn.
Well, we're eating through ammo, but cutting through them pretty quick. Haymarket Mall. No, I don't want to go there. Need to go south. Open. Is this Goodneighbor? This might be it. Old corner bookstore. Not Goodneighbor. Well, there's a lot here to explore at a later time. I'll have to come back here.
You never know what you'll find.
Okay, here's the front door. I don't know why it was so hard to find earlier. Mass fusion building. I'm discovering so many new places. All are welcome. Oh, they seem friendly. let's go visit Goodneighbor. Wow, there's actually
Hold up there.
people
First time in Goodneighbor?
walking around.
Walking around without insurance.
Look safe. Back
Better
off.
back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time?
Hancock.
Guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Oh, no. Oh, right in the gut. Oh.
To go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here.
Your mayor's a ghoul?
I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
You're a ghoul?
That's right. Like my face. I think it gives me a sexy King of the Zombies kind of look. Big hit with the ladies.
I'm sure.
Listen, a lot of walking rad freaks like me around here. So you might want to keep those kinds of questions on the low burner next time. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Goodneighbor? That what you call this place?
That's right. We cobbled this little neighborhood together out of the freaks and misfits that just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place home soon enough. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Gotcha. Okay, you're in charge. Then I'll take all your stuff. Guns, guns, guns. Kill or be killed.
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
I don't blame ya. There's a lot of ghouls here.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of Goodneighbor. All I'm saying.
Don't mind Paladin Dance. He's one of the good ones.
Hey. Hi.
What's up?
What's up?
Oh, new face walks into my store. And you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
I'm not afraid of ghouls.
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before.
How was that possible?
Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
What's it like, you know, being a ghoul?
Well, it's a lot worse when people always ask you about it all the time.
Sorry.
But I guess I can't blame them.
Just must be real itchy.
I look pretty good for being over 220 years old. Now, were you buying anything?
I'd say I look even better.
Wait, you're 220 years old?
Okay. It's more like 270 years. But don't go blabbing that to everyone. Being a ghoul means you live a long time. You stop counting birthdays. Do you know what it's like being that old?
What's it like?
It's like being in a time warp sometimes. Hundreds of years between you and the 20-somethings running around here. Not that you'd know what that's like, would you?
Kinda.
More than you might think.
Well, now you're just making fun of me. If you were as old as I was, you would have been around since before the war. So let's hear it. Come on. Tell me what the world was like before the war if you're so ancient.
Wonder what that would be like to someone's psyche, just being alive for that long. 200, 300, 400 years. Your perception of time would be very different. I don't know. I don't know if the human mind could handle it. I'm sure it could find a way.
I had a beautiful house, white picket fence, and a lawn with the greenest grass you'd ever seen. It was peaceful.
It was, wasn't it? Sorry. Last thing you want to see is an old lady tearing up. Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or you're the second best bullshitter and good neighbor. Ah!
So, what do you remember about the past?
Oh, sweetie, I was an angry young woman back then. Thought the world was sick and wouldn't give me my due. Then it all ended, and well, I ended in a way, becoming a ghoul. Maybe when you get to be my age, everything starts to look like fate. Anyway, I like your story better, whether or not it's true.
Well, that's just the way I remember it.
You know, if you haven't already, you should check out the Hotel Rexford. There's another pre-war ghoul hanging around there. Well, we should get back to business. What are you picking up?
Let's see.
What kind of things do you sell?
Oh, a bit of everything. Canned beans to chems. I try to take every weird bit of junk the caravans are willing to trade. So chances are you'll find something to your liking here. Ready to take a look?
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
Sounds good.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
I've got more than a few overdue books of my own to return.
Daisy.
Oh, you're back. Can't get enough looks at this lovely figure of mine. No? Guess you'll just have to shop then.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
It's a little bit of everything.
Alright, what do you got? You've got 10mm rounds. I'll buy some of that. You have any 5mm? You do. It's a little expensive. I'll buy it though. Oh, you have way more ammo than the vendor at Sanctuary. That's cool. Okay. I'm just gonna sell all my Molotov cocktails. They're kind of useless. I'll keep the frag grenades. They do quite a bit of damage. Let's see. Do I have anything I want to sell? Extra decals. Yeah, they're worth a bit.
Why are you bothering with that junk?
There we go. Where's the Boston Public Library? Okay. It's near Trinity Plaza. I can do that later. Guns, guns, guns. Hello there.
Well, hello. Everything
Cleo.
here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
Oh, of course you are. It's just all those metal plates. You're a robot, right? A very womanly robot?
Designation, Assaultron. Designed to provide a variety of security-related tasks to the modern man. Runtime conclusion. Why work for the man when you can work for yourself? New designation. KLEO. Cleo. Fully independent small business owner. Robot enough for you, smooth talker? Now what are you buying?
Good for you. Started your own small business.
You're an Assaultron?
That's what my makers called me. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a woman. And I run a store that sells very large guns. So what'll it be?
So what kind of weapons do you have?
Anything that can kill a man, I sell. Except suicidal depression. That is unfortunately not packageable. Now, are we doing business?
I don't think we need that in this world anyway.
Let's see what you've got.
Purchase a variety in case of boredom.
Let's see. You have any guns? Got more ammo. Good. I have 13,000. I'll buy the 5mm. It's quite expensive though. 600. What else I got? Party starter. Plus 50% damage against humans. That's a missile launcher. Devastator's chest piece. Nah. 10% melee damage reflect. Don't really need it. Alright, I think I'm done. Is that a weapons workbench? Can I use it?
Don't worry.
Hey, you. Looking for work?
Oh, hello.
What kind of work?
It's good work. Under the supervision of the best boss you'll ever have. If you don't mind a little manual labor, and don't ask too many questions, you're in. I'll give you 50 caps to start. Interested?
I'm gonna need more to go on here.
There's a project I'm working on. A big one. One that could get me into lots of trouble if the wrong person finds out. So
I see.
Discretion is called for. I got a delicate house of cards going here, you know.
You can do better than that.
Fine. Take 100 up front.
Squeezing as much as I can out of her.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear.
Dance dislike that.
I'll give you the lowdown.
The big dig. I don't want to do that yet. Warehouse. The third rail. Wait, where did the mayor go? What is this place? Old State House. Okay, that's his house.
In case you're wondering, the Diamond City radio signal comes in loud and clear here in Goodneighbor. And that Travis? Man, he got good.
Oh, he likes the DJ in Diamond City, Travis. Said he got good. I'll have to pass the word to Travis. He'll like that. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go straight to the memory den here.
Now, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in my time, but a flying ship? Yowza.
You saw the Pridwin, huh? It's quite a sight.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Hi, Nick. I'm here. These are like VR experiences, I guess.
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Kent Connolly.
Goodneighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
I hear ya.
Escape? What do you mean?
Reliving old memories. Like Thanksgiving, 2071. Mom made a 12-pound
you're the other pre-war ghoul.
Then we all listened to the Silver Shroud versus Captain Cosmos. Even Pa was there. You ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
What can you tell me about the Shroud?
He's from the radio shows. I've listened to all 419 episodes. And the holiday special. He's the best. Better than Grognak and Man to Man combined.
That sounds familiar.
You'd remember him if you heard his show. They're the best detective shows in the whole world. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So he can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Well, I've got the shroud clothes and the silver machine gun.
What plan?
I've built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
Do you really need the costume?
With the gun, I'm just another armed hooligan. But if the Silver Shroud came to life and helped people, it would give everyone hope.
So that's your plan? You're going to dress up as the Silver Shroud and fight crime? I don't think you're equipped to be Goodneighbor's Batman. Like, physically. I don't know. As it happens, I have your costume.
As it happens, I already have your costume.
There she is, pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too? You're something else. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
What are you planning next?
I'm still working that out. Some details I want to run by you. Well, after you give me the costume, that is.
Here you go.
I'll give it to him.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt, or his butler, Jarvie
Well,
Blake.
it's good he recognizes that.
The Shroud is strong, capable.
What happens to the suit?
Oh, I have an idea who should wear it. You up for being a Silver Shroud? You're just like him. Except you probably haven't been in a blimp shot down by mobsters.
Why me?
No one else would help me find the costume. Even though it sounds crazy, you cared. The whole world's fallen. Fallen hard. We gotta fight to make the place better. So you in?
Okay, I'm gonna fight crime.
Looks like I get to be the Shroud.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol Goodneighbor's streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station.
Oh, God.
Here's some calling cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
I can't wait. Alright, I'll follow Nick. Hey, Irma.
Amari, she's downstairs.
I want to get to know you.
Hey, Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
You're very fond of Nick, huh? Alright, I don't want to steal anything. Dance will not be happy about it. Oh, it's bright in here.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Well, I scooped up a little bit here.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
You really think this'll work, Nick?
No idea. But we got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine.
He's very invested in my plight.
Like an old grizzled mercenary.
I'll take that.
Okay?
I'd just leave that if I were you.
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
So?
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption, and we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Sounds fun.
Any idea what I'm going to see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
Nick and I are going to share a mind? Yeah, I'm not going to see him in any compromising positions, am I?
Yeah, if a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The only memories you'll access are the ones in the implant.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Okay, let's head into Kellogg's brain. Gotta save my game.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Whoa, trippy.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
It's a house, a room.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Okay.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did.
So that's Kellogg.
Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked?
Obsessed with Grogneck.
I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though. People are always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
Tough love.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Here he is, as an adult.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe.
That's a big gun.
I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
So he moved to the Commonwealth from somewhere out west, where the NCR was. Not a fan of the NCR. Joined a gang. Now what's he up to?
This was gonna end, Kellogg. You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Oh no, they killed his family.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems.
I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Okay, turned into a mercenary for hire.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
Ah,
So,
the Institute.
You're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately.
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
This must stop.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. Do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
System is off.
Wow. Custom animations. Love it.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Hey, this looks familiar.
All computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Pod C6.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
Down the hall near the end.
Oh, hello.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
So I didn't refreeze them. It just thawed them out and left them in there. That's why they're all dead, and I'm the only one alive. There's me.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the
Freeze him.
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
There he goes.
Sorry you had to go through that again.
Vanished.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son?
Sean.
This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Oh, this is in, his Diamond City house.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. His whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be really mad this time. I probably shouldn't have
Kellogg.
said anything.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this.
Looks like we're going to the glowing sea.
Turn or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
What's he reading? Robotics, Surgical Journal, Tesla.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye, Sean. Bye.
Bye.
Teleportation.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Get me out of here. This is so depressing. I want to go back to the totally not depressing and normal wasteland.
Let's see what we found. Found a good bunch of
Slow
stuff here.
movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How
I
do
feel a little dizzy.
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
I've got plenty of Radaway.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
I've got plenty of those.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D.
Aww.
Be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright. Plenty of Radaway here. I'll take it. Robco Fund number 2. Includes the Grognak the Barbarian holotape game. I haven't played any of these holotape games. Not really interested in them, but maybe I'll give them a try. Alright, we're done looting the place, I think. More or less. Alright. Can I talk to her about anything else?
Be careful of the radiation. The glowing sea isn't a place to be caught unprepared.
Understood. Let's have a chat with Nick.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for
inside
my
Nick.
head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Creepy.
You want to try for round 2? Let's go!
What? What are you talking about?
Someone's inside your head, Nick.
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Okay.
I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Okay, I'm gonna keep Paladin Dance for now. I'll take Nick in a bit, but I'm still trying to gain favor with Dance.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Radaway you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Alright.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
I'll come pick you up later, Nick. In Diamond City.
Hey,
let me ask you something.
Kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but
What's
I don't
going
want
on?
anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see you on a date with Morowski the other day?
Huh, he wishes.
Speech time.
Getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their synths.
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Goodneighbor!
And who's in charge of Goodneighbor?
Hancock! Of the people, for the people!
Oh boy, you're just stirring up more paranoia. Watch your neighbors. If they're acting fishy, shoot them. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. We got to Goodneighbor finally. Met Hancock briefly. Went to the memory den. Got some info on the Institute. The glowing sea. So there was a scientist that defected from the Institute, and they're in the glowing sea. Glowing sea's down here in the southwest. Find Virgil. Yep, we gotta get down there. Okay. Well, we're gonna put that off for a bit and do some side quests and exploration. So next time we'll take another break from the main quest line here and just do some other stuff. Maybe explore Goodneighbor a bit more, because there's a lot more here that we haven't checked out yet. Anyway, that'll do it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.